Every manufacturer has some issues with their product. I'm going to go over some issues I've already found with my Harvey, and I still haven't got it assembled because I'm waiting on a few things. I'm Rick, and this Shut the heck up, you stinking roosters. Nail that for your sanity! This is the shack. Hey everybody, welcome. I have to apologize up front, and I am sorry, and I think I overreacted. That's why I had to redo this video. During the unpackaging, and I ran into a couple issues, and then when I hit the final issue, it just sent me over the edge. Which I don't wrong anybody for that, but I think I did overreact, and I needed to step back, take a breath, and understand this was actually ended up being an isolated incident. I don't think it'd be fair to hide any issues I had with my table saw. I'm not that way. No table saw manufacturer is free from issues. It doesn't matter if it's Grizzly, Laguna, Sawstop, Powermatic, Laguna, everybody will have an issue. Unfortunately, you watch the videos out there because Harvey's still a little bit new, but I've been watching them for the last 3 years. Really haven't had any issues. Nobody's talked about any of the things that I've ran into. So before we get to the nitty-gritty, again, I apologize. I think I jumped the gun. I don't think I did Harvey any justice. And I really wasn't out to demonize Harvey. It's just I had this level of expectation, and when I ran into these issues, they were like chipping away at that high level of expectation. And then when the third thing came around, it just hit me in the face, and I was just not very happy. So when I received my table saw after waiting 2 months, when I unboxed it, the first thing I saw was this. You see that little letter on there? Yeah, that should have been caught right away. How somebody could put that on there and that thing be way over here? I truly believe this table saw was built on a Monday. People come back hungover, not paying attention. I don't know what they do in China, but that was unacceptable. Now, the second thing, when I took it off the pallet, it teeter-tottered. It was wobbly. I was irritated about that because if my 1950 Atlas table saw had the forethought to put this in, check this picture out, to design this in this manner so I could put some type of a leg leveler in there, why couldn't this table saw incorporate something like that? Some of the comments, people were saying what demand was to have a mobile base. Okay, here's my thinking on that. That's fine. If they're going to have an option of a mobile base, why not have an option of a stationary base? Or, like in my mind, I'm thinking underneath the table saw, they already have 2 cross members, one in each corner, that you screw the bolt in, bolt it to the pallet. Why could you not do that in all 4 corners, have an option of some type of a leg lever that bolt in there, so when we get it, we can adjust it and set it and get it all level. That way it's inside, hidden, all done, taken care of, perfect. Simplicity, little things like this. That's why I was irritated. If I spent this kind of money on this, didn't even have the forethought of any type of way to level it, no type of leveling option on here, yeah, I was a little pissed. It may be petty, but that's me. I look at my old one and thinking, how come this one doesn't have that? So I think that these newer table saws should incorporate something, because if I can buy these L bracket style heavy duty leg levelers for $23, $24 on Amazon, bolt them to my cabinet and make it work. Why couldn't you throw something in there during the assembly process, incorporate it in these prior? It wouldn't cost more than $10 more. And if I'm spending $3,000, you think $10 is going to make me go to another brand? No, not everybody wants a mobile base. Give us the option. That's all I'm saying about that. But what threw me over the edge was when I ran into this issue, and this was the video I sent to Harvey. Well, we've already got this taken care of. That's my first indication that there is issues with this table saw. There is no way to level this. Only problem we don't have, this tilt is fantastic. That's the only thing that doesn't have an issue. Other than some noise right there, something clicks about right there every time. That is about 15 degrees. Now to raise and lower this, check this out. Free. Stiff. Free. Stiff. Free. Right here stiff. Right there stiff. We bring this back over here. Get it close to 0. It actually frees it up. Something's going on. Something is definitely binding. So go back to 15 degrees. Oh, we'll go back to 30. It really shows at 30 bad. 30 degrees. Very stiff. Nothing like the one I saw at the warehouse. This is unacceptable. Okay, now I took the cabinet, this little door off so we can go inside. So I'm gonna do my best because I can't see when I go around here to spin the handle. But let's see if this will focus in there. Just listen. You can hear when it's binding. It sounds like metal on metal. Free there. It's tight. Loose, tight. Loose, tight. Something is definitely binding. Damn. So let me reposition the camera, get you another view of another gear. Okay, I can't see. I think it's getting the gear. I'm hoping it's going to show it because I can't even see my screen on my camera right now on my phone. Right there. Okay. I don't know. Everything else looks good. I think it's in that shaft somewhere. Something's binding. It's probably bent, or something's not right. So I'm done. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I am just pissed. This is very irritating right now. This shouldn't be like this. I have no idea why it's binding. It should slide and glide just like that. Should be smooth. And it's not. I have no idea why. Now, see, as soon as I get back to 0, it's okay. You get off 0 and something starts to bind. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I think I had every right to be upset, but I think I did overreact. And again, I do apologize for that. And people look at it and like, oh my God, I'm glad I found this. I'm not buying Harvey. I had an isolated incident. but I'm not going to hide it from my viewers or from anybody that's seeking to buy a Harvey. It's just like any other brand. You may get one that's perfect, or you may get one that has issues. But they strive, as everybody else does, to get a good product out. But because of these, because of this, yeah, it's called people, it's called humans. Because people build these things, they are not perfect. They will have a bad day. Maybe they don't feel good. Maybe they're thinking about the weekend, or maybe they're coming from a party week and they're still hungover, and they're not going to be that alert. It's called humans. We make mistakes. So there will be a table saw somewhere down the line that's going to be missed. Something's going to happen and it's not going to be right. You cannot check every single saw completely through. I wish we could. That'd be a perfect world. But mainly they randomly picked one out here and there. This one got by. I had the pedal back. I think I overreacted, and I do apologize. I'm not trying to demonize Harvey. I just had a bad experience because I had such high expectations, and these little things were chipping away at me. And when I hit that third thing with that tilt or with the vertical lift, it threw me over the edge, and I was just beyond frustration. I just was mad. But it does get resolved. I'll have a link up here. Check these out. Don't think because I had a single issue you shouldn't buy Harvey. Just understand, I guess I had to be the one to burst the bubble. They're not perfect, but no brand is. Well, that is it on this video. We'll see what happens with the outcome. I will link videos up here as I get them. So if you watch this video, you can kind of go forward ahead and see the outcome. And I cannot wait to find out why this thing makes the noise it makes. I'm anxious to find out what went wrong. That will be it on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your sack. Build it for your sanity. Again, I think I jumped again. I apologize. And I meant no harm to Harvey table saws.